Well, with baseball's World Series starting this week, we thought it a good time to revisit a favorite from the land of 10,000 stories. 12 years ago, Boyd Hooper shared the story of a backyard batting cage with quite a legacy. Tonight, a fun update. But first, the batting cage that's changing lives.
On a screens-open summer morning, nature typically provides the wake-up soundtrack. But down Minnetonka's Clear Spring Road, folks awaken to a different beat.
You'd be laying in bed and you'd just be like, oh, that's so awesome.
If music can be made with a bat and a ball, this backyard batting cage has become a concert hall.
Whoa. I've had a lot of crazy ideas. Like I said, this one worked out well.
Rick Delorier spotted the old phone poles that hold it all up, discarded during a highway project 18 years ago.
I do remember that he dragged them off of Williston Road in his minivan, like in the dark, so that they were free.
Cages are normally meant to keep things in, but from that point forward,
crazy spreads really fast.
Rick couldn't keep the neighbors out. From across the street came Griffin Powell, not just once.
Probably once a day.
Not just that first summer.
For the first 15, 16, 17 years of my life, yeah.
In a few weeks, Griffin will be heading to college in Mankato on a baseball scholarship.
Yeah.
From two doors down came little Derek Branson, now Minnetonka High School's reigning baseball MVP. Come fall, he'll trade Rick's cage.
It worked out really well.
For a field at Southwest Minnesota State University.
Ready, kid?
And from that house, right over there, no farther than a throw to first, came Luke Pedersen.
Just need to walk over here.
Who just finished his high school junior year. Named to the state baseball all-tournament team.
Can't be a coincidence, can it? It's not all the same genetic pool. We're not all, related.
What they do have in common is a neighbor so devoted.
He's a good hitter.
He found room for a longer cage as the children grew by buying the house next door.
Purchased the home, the city came out, replotted his land so he had enough room.
So committed, he cleared the space for this ball field by moving his garage door and driveway to the other side of his house.
I was like, why is he ripping up his driveway? Well, there wasn't room for like all the bases. So we had to change the driveway.
Good for Elliot Powell, the neighbor boy now attending Concordia University on a baseball scholarship.
Oh, one more. That was a good one.
My memory was this or a swimming pool.
Mike Delorier is certainly glad his dad opted against that backyard pool. Rick's son not only played ball for Gustavus University, he set and still holds the state record for hits in a high school career.
The boys, it's not inaccurate to say they've literally grown up, in this cage.
Boys?
I did play with the boys.
Brittany Stewart from across the street, softball scholarship, Winona State University.
This is where we all hung out, this yard.
In this cage, they've squealed and squabbled.
Hit him in the face.
And once summoned the cops when a wayward deer got ensnarled in their net.
My son AJ has a senior picture in front of that batting cage.
After posing for this picture, AJ Patterson went on to take a few others as an infielder working his way through the minor leagues with the Minnesota Twins.
Outside, take it into the net.
So it takes no convincing to get 12-year-old John Delorier into his Uncle Rick's cage.
Everybody older than me got gray here, and I want to do the same thing.
The father of twin slugger Harmon Killebrew once consoled his wife, concerned about the state of their lawn, by saying, "We're not raising grass, we're raising boys."
Nice.
Notice the state of Rick Delorier's lawn.
That's a good one.
He's raising a neighborhood.
Howie, do you want to come in here after James?
Boyd Hooper, KARE 11 News, Minnetonka.
There you go.
And you can see why that's one of the favorite Land of 10,000 stories, can't you? Just beautifully told, beautiful story. A couple years after that story aired, Rick and Mary Delorier sold their Minnetonka home, but Ryan and Charlotte Wheeler bought the house, kept the cage, and all three of their sons got to work. 10 years later, Nicholas plays for Minnetonka Middle School East. Garrett is a senior at Minnetonka and just committed to play college ball for New Mexico State, while Nathan now plays for Southwest Minnesota State University. Meantime, A.J. Patterson, the former Twins prospect you met in the story, moved back to his old neighborhood where his two boys now bat in the cage. Finally, the Delores didn't recreate the batting cage at their new house, but they did finally build a pool for their grandchildren. Oh, I love it.
I like the pool. I like the batting cage. I'm a baseball mom. I love that noise. I love that sound too.
I know, but I also love it was just a place for all the neighborhood kids to gather and hang out. And I love that he admitted there were squabbles, there were laughter, there's a little bit of everything.
And there's a bad lawn, and they're not raising grass. They're raising kids. They're raising baseball and also softball.
Yeah.
No kidding. That is a fun. David tried to put a batting cage or not a batting cage, but a pitching mound in our backyard because my son was a pitcher.
Yeah.
But that just basically broke the fence.
I was going to say, that's not a,
Because he threw it at the
so
fence.
hard, yeah. Because he was a good pitcher.
He was.
If he wasn't a good pitcher, your fence would have been fine.
Maybe it would have been.